Hello, this is H.C. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII! We have a reunion to go to, but let's check out this place first. I just hope it's not like my family reunion. Can you imagine a whole bunch of little kids with thick glasses running around, going crazy? A whole bunch of little H.C. Baileys? That was basically the Bailey family reunion. Leave this place. You are in great danger. Oh, no. It was just a nightmare. That's okay. Time to atone? For what? How long you been in there, anyway? Get out. Well, thank you for telling me now, after working my way through that frickin' safe! Yeah, I kind of figured that out, Cloud. You ever heard of a guy named Sephiroth? You know, he's kind of in the room right next to you. You know, last 5 years. You hear anything while you were around here? Any houses burning to the ground? You know, I wonder why Sephiroth didn't burn this place to the ground, you know? I mean, apparently he's got everything that he wanted out of this place. He burned the rest of the village to the ground. I guess maybe he wanted to come back and read some more afterwards. I don't know. What, think no one was going to come after you? He was created 5 years ago. He's got to be older than that. He's older than Cloud. He's got to be in his 20s at least. Oh, you jerk! We told you everything we knew. Tell us what you know. And what was your sin? Are you going to tell us? Hey! Can you open and close your coffin like a normal person? Hey, we're not done talking to you. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to, you know, hear your story. Oh, he was with the Turks. Let's kill him! Oh, we get to name him. Okay, I guess we can't do that then. And we get another optional party member, Vincent. A lot of people seem to really like him. I don't know, he just doesn't do it for me. I mean, because he's an optional character, there's only so much that, you know, they can do with him, but still, I mean, I don't know. He does get to use a gun, so that's kind of cool. Never heard of Lucretia. Kind of a nice name, I suppose, huh? She gave birth to Sephiroth. I thought, yeah, Genova. What? Well, what do you mean it's not completely wrong? You can only have one mother at a time. Usually. An assistant to Professor Gast. Yeah, we heard of that guy. Not too much about him. Human experiments. Something with Genova. So, your sin was not being able to stop a lady from participating in the Genova project, and then they threw you in this coffin to sleep for 5 years. Yeah, seems a little odd. Hey! Join our party! Screw you. Well, fine, be that way. We're out of here. Screw that guy. Oh, no, just kidding, viewers. Just kidding. He's gonna come with us anyway. Sure, why not? I mean, he doesn't work for Shinra anymore, but seems to be following us around anyway. And we gotta deal with Sephiroth, so... Yay! They're actually gonna let us use a gun in this game for once. Now, I'm not gonna use him immediately while I'm here. I'll bring him along for the next area, but for now, let's just keep the same party. I also gave the second enemy skill materia back to Tifa so I could learn that enemy skill that I need to. Somewhere in this area. Man, they cut out the cool music, too. I like Vincent's theme. I suppose that's one thing I like about him. Now, the enemy I want to meet up with should be around here somewhere, in the second floor. Let's just walk around here for a little while. Where are you? Well, are these the enemies I'm looking for? Yes! There we go. We're looking for an enemy called Jersey. They can use that enemy skill on us. I don't know how to pronounce it. You can cover an enemy skill? That's weird. What, did he cover for himself? But anyway, we gotta get them to use it on, actually, Red 13. Not Tifa, because for some reason during my first recording, they would never use it on her. But now, of course, once I switch the materials over to Red 13, they do. Oh well. They'll have to use it on Red sooner or later. I hope. Maybe use White Wind to keep ourselves healed somewhere along the line. Okay, let's fast forward through this. Ha! Got it! Okay, let's finish them as quickly as possible. Physical attacks are the only ways you're going to beat these guys. I tried using Beta and Aqualung on them. It doesn't work. Gotta be like the only enemy in the game that's immune to water. That's okay. We got pretty good physical attacks now. Oh, that's right, I forgot these guys. They switch from being immune to physical and magical attacks. Okay. I remember now. Well, how was I able to kill that other one then? Whatever. This game's too long for me to remember every single enemy and how they behave. I mean, I got a bestiary in my notes, but still. Okay, let's blow this joint. Okay, we're back and ready to go. I took a moment to rearrange my party. I decided to bring Vincent into the action since he's new and he has a lot of limit breaks to really work on. How's his limit bar already up a little bit? Huh, whatever. But anyway, so he's the one I made the most changes to. I gave him that Peacemaker that we got way back at Calm there. Why one of his better weapons was on the other side of the world, I don't know, but there it is. Gave him the sprint shoes because he could use the kills. He's probably going to be getting most of them, or at least the way I'm going to be doing it. Power wrist still on Tifa. Fire ring, gave it to Cloud there because there's going to be an enemy up ahead who can breathe fire on us. Materia setups are basically the same, almost the exact same thing for Tifa there. Ifrit I gave to Cloud so that he can also deal with a large group of enemies who are weak to fire. We're going to be meeting up with them quite frequently, so even Cloud will want to get in on the action in addition to Beta sometimes. And Vincent there, I put Restore All and gave him the Chocobo Lure materia on his Peacemaker because it is a double growth materia weapon. Nice thing about this one is that it actually has linked slots, unlike most weapons with double growth, or armor for that matter. And then I gave him enemy skill and death blow materia. Now we're not going to use death blow right away, but eventually we will be picking up a weapon for him in the next area that will make use of that. And I'll explain why when we get to that, probably in the next episode. So let's head to Mountain of Bell and do what the villain tells us to do. Why not? You're always doing what the villain tells you to do. I mean, even Hojo was telling him to do something. This little mountain stretch kind of reminds me of that stretch in Star Tropics at the end of the game when you're heading to that spaceship. I don't know why, it's just like a little narrow stretch of land in the mountains. Hey, I remember this place. Let's check it out. I hope it's not the same enemies as before. Let's check out these guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got a preemptive attack. Well, let's let them attack us and see what they do. Does that paralyze you? Maybe I'm thinking of a cousin of theirs. Well, anyway, these guys are weak to fire. So, I think there's a cousin of theirs that has an attack that can paralyze you. I can't remember every single enemy in this game. That's one thing I don't like about it. It's too long. way too long. But, well, that's the future. And we get a high potion for our efforts. So, yeah, those guys are Caillou Vildens. They are weak to fire. Of course, insects are weak to fire. Let's head up here. Hi-oh! Little secret passage to a chest which contains a rune blade. Double growth material weapon for Cloud. But that's all the time I have for this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Next time, we'll be continuing through Mount Nibel and following Sephiroth there. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.